wrap up the four summary points that you made? So rewards and
Yeah,
punishment.
absolutely. So alienation begins with isolation. In order to destroy the relationship between the child and the child is not only physically distanced from the parent, they are also emotionally distanced. And part of that emotional distance involves the second point, which is going to be exploiting the fear of abandonment. What the narcissistic parent's going to do is they're going to convey to the child that the other parent is trouble, the other parent is not to be trusted, that the other parent doesn't care, doesn't want to be with them, doesn't love them, and that it is by the good graces of the narcissistic parent that that child is safe, fed, and taken care of. And so, what this ends up doing is it creates a sense of codependency on the narcissistic parent. And the narcissistic parent has total control of the child and, in a sense, puts them in a two-dimensional box. Their lives are in complete control by the narcissistic parent. Anytime the child steps out of line, be it teenage hormones or a sense of rebellion or just not knowing better, that's when the third point comes in, which is just harassment. The child will be yelled at, they'll be hurt, they'll be in some cases physically beaten. And what ends up happening is the child is taught through these forms of punishment that stepping out of line comes at a high price. There might even be threats exploiting that fear of abandonment that the child might be sent to the alienating parent, to the estranged parent, excuse me. From there, the child has to learn to either follow the rules and obey, or they get a lot of punishment. And so from there, once they start acting in line, once they follow everything to a T and they act in ways that make the narcissistic parent look good, that's when they get rewarded for their compliance.